Bolivia, the country of the lost sea and eternal mysteries. In the heart of South America lies a country that seems to stand apart from great empires and global events, yet preserves within itself a vast chapter of human history. This is Bolivia. Its story is a combination of ancient civilizations, colonial tragedies, and the modern struggle for identity. Ancient civilizations, from Tiwanaku to the Incas. The first traces of settlements in Bolivia date back thousands of years BC, but the true wonder was the Tiwanaku culture, around 600 BC, 1000 AD. Its center, the city of Tiwanaku near Lake Titicaca, is considered the cradle of Andean civilizations. Here still stand the famous Gate of the Sun and the mysterious Puma Punku complex. Massive stone blocks, carved with astonishing precision, weigh tens of tons. Their forms are so exact they look as if cut with modern machinery. Archaeologists debate whether it was a ritual site or an astronomical observatory. Some researchers even suggest fantastic theories about extraterrestrial help. After the fall of Tiwanaku, the Incas took over the region. The Bolivian Andes became an important part of their empire. The Incas built roads across mountain passes and created terraced farming systems, where potatoes, corn, and quinoa grew even at 3,500 meters above sea level. Many sacred places of the Incas remain here: stones, caves, and lakes believed to be gateways to the world of the gods. The colonial era, silver of Potosí, and the tragedy of millions. In the 16th century, the Spaniards arrived. Here they found the world's true treasure, Cerro Rico Mountain near Potosí. It is said that the silver mined there could have built a bridge from Bolivia all the way to Spain. Potosí became one of the largest cities in the world in the 17th century, when Paris and London were still developing. But this glory came at a terrible cost. Thousands of indigenous people and enslaved Africans were forced to work in mines under conditions that were essentially a death sentence. Bolivia enriched Spain, but its own people paid with their lives. Birth of a nation and loss of territories. In 1825, Bolivia gained independence, named after the liberator Simón Bolívar. Yet its borders have since constantly changed, almost always shrinking. In the War of the Pacific, 1879 to 1884, Bolivia lost its outlet to the Pacific Ocean. Since then, it has remained landlocked. Still, Bolivia maintains a navy based on Lake Titicaca. In the Chaco War, 1932 to 1935, against Paraguay, the country lost vast lands again. Parts of its territory were also gradually taken by Brazil and Peru. Today, Bolivia is much smaller than it once was on the 19th century map. People and culture. Today, Bolivia has over 12 million people, most of whom are descendants of the ancient Aymara and Quechua peoples. It is one of the most indigenous countries in the world, where native languages and culture hold official status. In fact, Bolivia recognizes 37 official languages. It is also the homeland of crops that changed the world, potatoes and quinoa, which today feed millions across the globe. Traditional colorful clothing, like the layered skirts called poleras, remain a proud national symbol. Natural wonders and mysteries. Bolivia is a place where nature looks almost otherworldly. Salar de Uyuni, the largest salt flat in the world. During rains, it turns into a giant mirror covering more than 10,000 square kilometers, erasing the boundary between sky and earth. Lake Titicaca, the world's highest navigable lake, where the Uru people still live on floating reed islands. The Bolivian highlands hide volcanoes, geysers, and pink lagoons filled with flamingos. Yet the greatest mystery remains Puma Punku. How did ancient builders carve perfectly precise stone blocks and transport them across long distances? The question is still unsolved. Modern times. Bolivia today is a country of contrasts. On one hand, it remains poor and politically unstable. On the other, it holds the world's largest reserves of lithium, a key resource for batteries and the future of energy. It's quite possible that the country which once supplied the world with silver may, in the 21st century, supply it with energy. Conclusion. Bolivia is a country that lost its sea but never its soul. It has preserved its unique culture, languages, traditions, and mysteries. It can be studied like an open history book, from the megaliths of Tiwanaku and the tragedies of Potosí to the dazzling mirrors of Uyuni and the promise of becoming the lithium heart of the world.